Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be the first video I've done since finishing the summer shred. Probably looking a little bit more fluffy than usual after several pints of pick and mix and a few too many pancakes. But today's video is going to be all about, as you've probably seen from the thumbnail, about losing my hair. So since I had the hair transplant, I'm now up to the stage month 3, which they call the ugly duckling phase. So this is where the hair will start to fall out across the implanted area. I've been told there's nothing to worry about. I was worried this was going to happen. I spoke to several people before about this stage in terms of when the hair starts to fall out and thin before it then starts regrowing and really getting into its full potential between kind of like month 3, 6 and 12. So last time you probably saw me sitting here, I had a head like a marshmallow, had my headband on and a lot of scarring across the front of the head. I've taken several images since then, which I'll quickly flick up because these were arranged week 1, week 2, month 1, month 2 and up to where I'm currently at the moment. For me, the hardest part was probably not training for 2 weeks because I'm massively into health and fitness. I'm really active. I like keeping on top of stuff, and the hardest bit for me was the first 2 weeks. Pretty much just trying to hit 8,000, 10,000 steps a day and keep my diet fairly clean just so I wasn't putting on too much additional weight. The other thing to talk about is the wash period afterwards. So the first 2 weeks you have that foamy stuff which you spray across the front of the implanted area and around the scarring at the back. You then have to wash this off immediately with like kind of lukewarm water, but post that 2 weeks then you just go into a normal washing routine. You are using the shampoos, I'll pop on screen now, and this is used as usual. Wash your hair, wash it off, ding dang do. I've also got here my little tablet box. So a lot of these like my fitness tablets. So it's got like multivits, fish oils, ashwagandha, which helps with like stress and anxiety and stuff, but it's like a natural hair, but it's also good for performance. Been taking a biotin, and my other tablet is that one there, the big dog biscuit, it tastes horrible, and then the big yellow one. They're the 2 capsules I'm taking at the moment. And this is the other really important one, the USN Trust Bar. Tastes epic.
Put that cookie down now!
Recently got sponsored by USN, it's really cool, and the bars are the shit. They're the tablets I'm currently taking. I have not been taking, I think you pronounce it Finisaride, so I'm going to run through now because on my last YouTube video, a load of questions from there. So what I've decided to do is put my Instagram on my phone and some screenshots I've taken from the YouTube video, which will pop up. I've had some questions which I'll quickly rattle through. So number 1, what made you choose GMH and not Hair of Istanbul? So for me, it was quite simple. One of my friends had been to GMH. I knew 2 people had been there. And I'd also spoke to Mike, a really great guy, did my consultation, really friendly, really put my mind at ease, and I'd seen some great results just from the Instagram page and stuff. So that's why I decided to go GMH. No other reason apart from that. I know one of my friends is literally getting his hair done as I'm filming this video, and he's getting it done in the UK, in Manchester, and he's paid, I think, close to 10 grand. So it just depends, like, is that money that you're paying worth you putting the extra trust in what is going on and what is going on in the UK market as opposed to Turkey? I think I'm proof now, and from like the results that I'm getting so far, Turkey is a reliable source for you to go and get your hair done if you want to save on some extra money. Question 2, what's the injection for? The one where you're supposed to take it 6 months later. So this is something that I'm still a little bit unsure of. It's like a plasma that goes in the top of the head that's got to be done by a GP. I picked this up when I was out in Turkey from Medicare, and GMH was the place where I had my surgery done. I believe it's to help the proteins or something in the top of your head, which helps the long-term hair growth, which I take on month 6 and month 12 with 2 injections, but I am going to find out a little bit more about that, so I will keep you posted. Ben, are you using minoxidil, a decent shampoo, vitamins like biotin, B12, magnesium? I hear so many guys going down this route, but crazily they don't use any of the above. It's lazy not to. I derma my scalp with minoxidil twice a week. Stacey gone through like the real. Right, sorry. These are all things that you should be doing. I've still been taking my vitamins, multivits. I've also been using a good shampoo that I got from GMH. I haven't been doing the Dermarol because I've got the injections instead. I think that I've been advised that this is like a alternative to it. Also with the Finisaride, I think is the way you pronounce it. A lot of people get put off because there's talk of impotence, loss of sex drive, decrease your testosterone, you get swelling, dizziness, weakness. These are all common side effects apparently of it. And this is why I chose not to take it. It's completely up to you whether you want to go with it, but I know a lot of the guys I spoke to didn't take it as well. There is some natural alternatives that you can take to it, because obviously it does have benefits in terms of when you are recovering from the hair transplant and the transplanted area, it helps with hair growth. I think the reason for that is, I think the actual scientific reason why it was originally used as a medication is to shrink oversized male prostate. So that's why you can see there's some implications of when you are taking it for the hair growth, which is supposed to be really, really good. And there's some really good stats out there in terms of the way it will help with hair growth and also stop hair loss. Next question, would you have to get the crown done in the future if it was to go? They say beard donor from under chin is good for crown. Would you ever get it done again? Yes, so if this part of my hair was to drop out, I would need to go back and get it done again. And yes, I would go back and get it done. Simple fact for me is that my hair is pretty important to me. It's something that I want to look after. If it starts to go back, I don't want to just be left with like the Ronaldo. If anyone remembers those days, where you just had the hair at the front of the head, it's not really a good look. Not really a question, but looks awesome, mate. Well done. Cheers, buddy. Flattery will get you everywhere. There will be times to make you second guess it, especially during the first few months. When the hair's shed, stay the course, wait 12 months, you'll be happy. So this is what I was talking about before, like I'm going through that ugly looking phase at the moment, which I don't know if you can see too well, where the hair's dropping out. And the scar area, I'll get a proper video from the front, back and sides, as it all starts to grow back nicely. It can take up to 6 to 12 months to really see the full potential from the hair growth. So if you are going for it, or if you've been for it already, just stay patient. So next question, well not really a question, next time you go to Turkey, please fix your Dumbo ear. I know I have massive ears, it's just one of those things. I'm not about to go back, so I'm not really too bothered about it, to be honest. It was unfortunately one of those events that I wasn't born with. There was one day I was at home and I said to Mum, I wish I could fly, and all of a sudden, these popped up. Just kidding, I've always had massive ears, always will, gonna enjoy them. So thank you very much, Ali El Sally. So the Instagram questions. How long does the hair transplant last? I mean, I don't know. I've got a 10-year guarantee. Is 2,000 grafts a lot? I mean, 2,000 to 3,000 is generally what I've heard most people having. You do get some guys who get more than that. Mine was 3,000 grafts, if that puts your mind at ease, just so you've got that for reference. Can you wear a hat after the transplant? They give you like a little dome hat. I've got some video footage when I had to wear one around Turkey. You look like a bit of a CUNT, but it can protect your head from the sun if you are in sunlight. Not that we get that much of that in the UK. Is it possible to shave your hair after the transplant? It's recommended that for the first 6 months you don't shave it at all. You don't let clippers go near it because it can pull the follicles out. And this leads me on nicely to the next point of the video and what we're going to go into next, because I'm actually on my way to go and get my hair cut by a guy called Ollie, who's amazing. He's been cutting my hair for the last couple of weeks and months. Make sure that when you do have your hair transplant, whenever you do go back to the barbers, it's someone that you really trust. Now, Ollie is someone who's had a hair transplant before. He went to Turkey as well, in Istanbul, and I'm going to talk to him about his hair transplant because I think it'll be a good opportunity to speak to him, because his is somewhere in the region of like 12 months along now, a little bit less, so it's well developed, so it'd be good to compare mine to his and also get his insight into why he got his done. As a guy who is a barber and owns a barber shop, the guy knows his way around a head of hair. So without further ado, we're going to hit the barbers, get a haircut, get a quick shape up around the back and sides, and Ollie will tell you more about what you can and can't do with your haircut when we go and see him.
How are you?
Fine, are you?
So yeah, so as I say, like month 3 from where I was, it was kind of like the stage where I first started to notice the gaps.
Yeah.
And the kind of the final stage before I started to see real results. And to be fair, it's one of those things where you'll just wake up one day and you'll go,
Like,
oh my god.
Yours is so straight now, like if you look at his on there, isn't it? Like yours looks like perfect now. How far through is yours now?
Mine's 8 months.
8 months, yeah.
8 months.
So just
nearly 9.
What made you get yours done?
Confidence, anxiety.
Would you feel that pressure more though, because you're a barber? Like, do you feel like...
I think not necessarily the fact that I'm a barber, more the fact that I look at myself all day in a mirror. Cutting people with great hair doesn't bother me. It's just the fact that I have to look at myself every day. I'm not in an office where I look at a screen, I'm looking at myself.
Well, that's what I was like with that, because also the cameras, because you notice it every day, all the time.
Exactly. And what you perceive to be good, when you look back, it's actually really bad. So,
how many grafts did you have on yours?
3,600 in total, front and back.
Have you got a photo of yours?
Yeah.
You got yours done here in Istanbul, didn't you? What was your treatment like?
Felt like a celebrity, bro.
Mine was the same, because I've been talking about that before in terms, like my mate's got his done today.
Yeah.
He's got his done in Manchester and it cost him 10 grand.
I wouldn't. I'd sent home the same day as me.
So, yeah, you had like all the same area done as me. Did you have any at the back done as well? Or
Yeah.
Yeah. So I only had the front done.
Look at that.
Look at a different person, man.
It's mad, isn't it?
Did you have 3,000, did you say?
3,600.
Yeah, I had 3,000 on mine.
My 600 would have been in the back.
600 in the back.
How
do you reckon mine's like recovering now?
You're quicker than I was.
Is it?
Yeah, you have a lot thicker hair, but you've got really thick dark hair. You can have a really thick dark transplant.
Yeah.
You know,
Really?
I got slightly finer hair, so.
Have you cut many people's hair about the transplant? Yeah.
To be fair, being a barber, it's hair contact before eye contact. Always prowling people's hair, you know. So.
Yeah.
I see a lot more now than I did before, but cutting wise, yeah, there's probably about 4 people so far that come in that have had them, but there's probably now a further 10 that have been or are going since they're believed to have the confidence to go and have it done.
One of the questions I had, which I was told on the video, is how long after can I get my hair cut? Like you did mine, like a month after, but only did pretty much the back and side and stuff, didn't you?
Exactly, yeah. You spoke, well, they told me, I think a lot of people seek different advice and they gain different answers. I didn't cheat a bit because I'm a barber. I know where my donor area was, and I worked in a barber shop, so we were quite tactical about it. I had the bottom of my neck tapered pretty much 2 weeks after because I couldn't cope because my head fell off. I think the correct time to wait is 6 weeks for the back and sides to be done. Gives everything a big time to heal, just time to develop and prepare yourself, because the thing that I think a lot of people don't realise is there is scarring, but it's not a big line across the back of your head. It's tiny little white spots. However, when you first have it done, you've got to remember that it's going to be a lot worse because it's still fresh. Yours now is starting to really disappear. 6 months down the line, you can barely tell at all. You can't see it at all.
So I hope you found this video helpful, guys. This is up to month 3 now, as I was saying. Ollie was month 8, so I think that comparison was quite useful for people. One of the questions I did have was, when can you get the donor area cut, which is the back? I got advised 4 weeks, so leave at least 4 weeks. The first cut I can get after 6 months. Just be mindful. If you found this video helpful, then please give it a massive likes and thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then please subscribe. And I will also leave the link in the bio to where I got my transplant done, which is GMH, and any other questions you're free to drop in the box below, and I'll see you in my next video.